Good afternoon, guys. So today I'm going to attempt to try to do something to my daughter's hair. Chastity is disabled and she has um seborrheic dermatitis. So what that is I think overactive oil glands. So, and by us being African American, that's kind of hard because we have dry hair already, right? And so I can't really put any products to kind of like moisturize her hair because of her scalp and her glands, oil glands being overactive. And it gives her this kind of crusting on her scalp. Her scalp kind of crusts over and it's just a mess. And then the thing is, she doesn't like getting her hair done. So I had to go through 30 to 45 minutes of screaming just because I touched her hair. You notice every time you see her, most of the time, she has like her binding on. She wants her binding on. She doesn't want anybody to touch her hair. When she first got sick, I was supposed to redo her hair. So when she got sick and she was feeling so bad, I didn't touch her hair. So it's been about 2 weeks and it's really a mess. I have to scratch her scalp out. She had a 2-strand twist. I had to scratch. This is the part that I have scratched out already. I have to scratch out all the rest of this. And Chastity, she's a hair puller. So she has breakage. She has like breakage underneath here on the sides of her hair. It's growing back now since she's like not as nervous and as agitated. But yeah, this is what I'm spending my afternoon doing, So I was just like, forget it. Because we were supposed to go somewhere. And then I looked at her head and then it was so bad, And I'm going to be honest. I don't like doing her hair. I hate doing it because she gives me such a hard time. Now that she's older, when she was younger, it was better. I don't know if it's some of the medications or I think that maybe that she's just going to have to get some medication or something for her scalp. If you can see some of the flakes right there. But it could get really, really bad. Her scalp could like crust over. She could get sores and stuff. So this is what I'm spending my afternoon doing. I don't like doing her hair because she gives me such a hard time. And it's hard to find anybody that wants to deal with her screaming and hollering. So that she does the screaming and hollering to kind of ward people off because she thinks that's going to stop people from doing her hair. It stops me from doing it for a little bit because I don't want to be bothered with that. I honestly don't. I don't want to be bothered with the aggression, the screaming and hollering. But what am I going to do? And it doesn't matter if you cut her hair or whatever. It's her scalp. It's not her hair. It's her scalp. All right, wait. It's her scalp. So this is what we're spending our afternoon doing. I'm going to scratch her scalp out and I am going to wash it. But I'm probably going to have to bring her to the doctor and get some medicated. I'm using medicated shampoo, but she needs something else because it's really bad. She needs something like they tell me like antifungal could clear it up. She's going to need something else because this what I'm using, it isn't working. Okay? It's not working. And like I said, usually a lot of African Americans have dry scalp. And because of her having overactive glands, oil glands, and just even if I don't put anything, even with like regular hair products, like if I just wash her hair and put some conditioner or something in there, even if it just sits on her scalp, I can't do oil or anything because that's adding to it, right? Because if you have overactive oil glands, so all of this oil is coming up to the top of her scalp and it's just sitting there. And then if I add on oil, it makes it worse. And it's so nasty and gets so crusty and it creates sores and stuff in her head. So I don't know. I'm going to go to the doctor because I'm getting tired of it. Her hairstyles don't last long. It just starts to get nasty real fast. So I'm going to go ahead and finish, guys, because it takes me a while to complete her hair because she doesn't listen. She doesn't want it done majority of the time. So I haven't even gotten to the washing process yet. This is just me scratching her scalp out and me touching her scalp and taking it loose, taking her hair loose from the last hairstyle she had 2 weeks ago was the kicking and screaming and hollering part. And I'm sure you guys didn't want to hear that because she screams so loud. You would think somebody is like harming her. That's how loud my daughter screams. just because she doesn't want anybody to touch her hair. But yeah, I'll get back to you guys later and show you the results. Bye-bye. Chasity scalp, I'm going to be using Selsun Blue medicated because of the dermatitis she has on her scalp. And this time around, I'm not going to use any curl cream or anything like that. I will use a deep conditioner, but I'll rinse it out. I'm going to use this. I guess this will be like to hold her style kind of. But this will be before this. After I rinse out her deep conditioner, I'll use this spray as a leave-in conditioner. And then I'll use this just to spray her hair before I twist it or braid it. I'm trying to get away from anything that's creamy or greasy because of her overactive oil glands. You know, so I'm trying to get away from anything that could just sit on her scalp and just pile up. So when I called the doctor and I was told that I needed to bring her in just so they could look at her scalp to write a prescription. So whatever, I'll probably make an appointment next week because she has a couple of things going on. She also has eczema, and it looks like her eczema is flaring up. But it goes hand in hand. So anytime her scalp starts to flare up, her eczema will flare up also. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm going to wash her hair. Finish washing her hair. This is what it looks like when I'm done washing it. It's like one big bush. But the next step is deep conditioner. I use this for deep conditioner. And I also comb it out and detangle it while I'm deep conditioning it. And put a bag on it. So that's the next step. And then after I let it sit for a while and I rinse it out, then the next step will be styling because I'm going to comb her hair out in the process while the deep conditioner is in it. Okay. So I actually parted her hair in fours. It's two in the back, one right here and one right here. You can see the part. And I actually parted it twice in the front too, but this side is more hair than the other side because I went on ahead and parted it so I could style it. After I put the deep conditioner in, what I'm going to do is comb it out. I'll twist it up and I'll rinse it out and twist just to prevent any more detangling and just so the parts could hold for the style. Now I'm just doing 2-strand twist all over her head. So the only part that's gonna really stay is this part in the front. And I leave the parts in the back just to help me when I'm like I 2-strand twist each section, so it'll help me keep her hair out of the way. Okay. So this is the finishing touch of her hair. I'm done. These are all 2-strand twists. Keep still, Chastity. This is all 2-strand twists I did in her head. All 2-strand twists. Stop it. I'm done, guys. That's it, and that should last her for a while. And hopefully, you know, I use different products. Hopefully, her scalp won't be too bad, but I'm gonna have to make an appointment with her doctor to get a prescription. All right, so that's the end of her hair wash day. That's it. Her hair is done. Okay. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Bye-bye.